Roseville Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. One of the first homes that I remember vividly as a child. I went to Dr. Horton Elementary School. That was the house where I had my first fall. My dad used to work at the Tip Top Auto Hobby Shop. He was a mechanic. And every Friday, when he brought his check home, he would give us allowance. And I was born in the 70s, so my allowance consisted of 25 cents. It seemed like a lot to me. He used to go to the bodega right down the street, and they had penny candy. So for 25 cents, you get a lot of candy. And I was very protective of my allowance because my dad gave it to me. So anyway, me and my sisters were playing in the window. My dime rolled off the windowsill down to the first floor. We lived on the first floor, but the basement was occupied by someone. So my mom never let us go out the back door. It was an apartment. I told my sisters, I know we're not supposed to go out this back door, but I need my dime because we're gonna get candy. And my sister was like, we're not supposed to go out the door. Fine, I'll go out the front door. I'll pick up my dime and then just let me back in. You go in the backyard and get it. And my mom, she's asleep, she's pregnant. She always pregnant. She goes, go ahead, you can go get it. Well, the doors were heavy. They were too heavy for me to open up. So I went back, woke her up again. Now she's irritated because this is the second time I've woke her up. Y'all know how it is to be pregnant and grumpy. And she's just like, I'll get your damn dime later. Leave me alone. It didn't work for me because that's 10 pieces of candy I could have had. So I go back to the back room. I'm crying now, telling my sisters, my two sisters, I don't care. I don't care what she say. I'm going to get my dime. I want my candy. Look, I'm going to jump down. I'm going to get my dime. Then open up the back door and let me back in. So say, I don't think that's a good idea. Shut up, mind your business. So I hop up into the windowsill and I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to land on my feet. I'm just going to jump, land on my feet. Boy, God be watching out for us dummies, right? So I jump. And that was it. I don't remember anything for a while. And when I came to, the dog that was tied to the garage out in the backyard had popped his chain, came up, scratching. He was excited because I guess he'd seen me fall. So now I'm screaming. I have this huge hickey. I mean, the whole thing. Apparently, I had hit my head on the curb. So it was a curve because, you know, there are stairs that led down to the basement where the person who lived in the basement was. So I hit my head on the curb. I was out. I had a concussion. I come to, the dog is, you know, just biting, jumping on me, but he's not really biting me. He's more jumping, he's scratching me. I don't know what's going on. I'm screaming, I'm screaming, I'm screaming. I guess by this time, my sisters go get my mom. Now my mom's in the window screaming, and I'm like, Mom, help me, the dog. She's like, run around front, run around front. If y'all don't know anything about my mother is terrified of dogs. My mother did not save me. In that instance, I learned not to trust anybody. Because if you find yourself in shit, you're going to have to save yourself. So she told me, run around front, run around front. No matter how much I screamed for her to come save me, she just couldn't do it because she's terrified of dogs. I come around front, didn't get my dime. She puts ice in the Sunbeam bread bag, wouldn't let me go to sleep. I had the ice on my head and I'm crying. My head is just pounding. And my sisters are sitting there. Can I have the ice when you finish? Reasons why I did not want to have a lot of kids. Because I realized how much trouble we were as kids. But I also realized not to trust anybody to come save me. That is, until we had a fire at that same house. I'll come back.